create a plane first. You can put something right here. If it doesn't select enough, you can raise this up. Select that whole section and make a best fit plane on that bottom section. Then we also have something called symmetric plane, mesh symmetry plane. For this, all you have to really do is just draw a line straight down the part. It's going to take a little bit of seconds, but after a little bit, it's going to create a middle plane relative to all the triangles everywhere. So I was just drawing a line to estimate where that should be. Meanwhile, the software is creating that plane. Now I'm guessing this part has a lot of triangles based off of the size of what it is. So something I probably could have done in the beginning too is maybe decimate the whole surface, and then that would create a much faster plane, I believe. Alright, so there we calculated a good plane. Just so that we're working with smaller triangles. It looks like right now we have 11 million triangles, which is a lot. And if we're just doing this for reverse engineering, we don't need that many. So I'm going to go over here to the Decimate tool and lower this count by, I don't know, we really don't need that many. Something really large, small amount of triangles. Alright, so it looks like we've lowered the amount of triangles here, so now instead of 11 million, it's down to 200,000. So we can see that by changing the view here. So you can see the triangles are much larger, but we still have the general shape, so we can still continue doing the CAD development of this. So there's another way to make a plane here, and that is, actually let's do something else. Let's create a cylinder. So maybe from the internal portion of this, and we don't really need that curved area too, so we'll lower this a little bit more. Okay, so yeah, it's only highlighting that upper section of the cylinder, and it's going to create a cylinder there. Okay, but yeah, I believe that might be all we really need as far as an alignment now. So we can go to manual alignment. We choose that cylinder 1, and that can be where our z-axis is going. So now there's our z-axis. And then plane 1, that can be our xy plane. Okay. And then lastly, that last plane that we made, we can restrict it to one of our other planes. So, like so. And if you do need it to be the other way around for any particular reason, you can always flip it upside down if needed. But yeah, that's how you would make the alignment.